Is the real estate market crashing in Denver? In this video, I'm going to answer that question. First, I'm going to go through a few statistics with you, and then I'm going to explain what those mean. For the month of September, the average sales price was $687,609. For August, it was $719,442. This includes single-family residences as well as condos and townhomes. This is a 4.5% drop in property sales price over the last month between August and September. That is a significant drop month to month. So we had 687,609 last September. Our average sales price was 703,363. So roughly a 2% drop year over year. Values always tend to drop as we head into the fall. The school year has started, less people are moving. We have the election coming up. There's a lot of variables that are coming to play when we look at property values. So I'll explain that in a little bit more detail here in a moment. I'm just going to go over a couple more statistics. The number of active listings last month, 12,785. The previous month, August, 13,151. Last September, we had about 10,377 active listings. So a little bit less this last year than we do this year. So we have a little bit more inventory right now. The number of home sales for the month of September, 3,702. For August, 4,264, significant drop in home sales. Last September, 3,818. So between last September and this September, the amount of home sales is roughly the same, but the sales price is a bit lower. And the reason for that is because there's more inventory. When there's more inventory, homes are going to have to be priced more competitively to sell. Months of inventory, that's my last statistic. Last month, we're close to 4 months of inventory, which is really close to being in a balanced market. Neither a seller's market nor a buyer's market. For those of you that don't know, a seller's market, values tend to go up. Buyer's market, values tend to go down. Right now, we're kind of in the middle. Last month, we were a little over 3.5 months of inventory that's for the month of August. And then last September, we were around 3 months of inventory. So I've been saying this the past 3 or 4 months. This winter is going to be the best time to buy a house. We saw, like I said, about a 4.5% drop in the average sales prices between August and September. That is a huge, huge drop. And again, the reason for that is there are more homes on the market. In order for you to sell your house, you have to price it a little bit more competitively. It's not a situation like it was 3 or 4 years ago where there are tons of buyers and not enough houses. Now we're kind of approaching a more balanced situation. I do think that values are going to drop a little bit more between now and the end of the year. And I do think that January 1st, things are going to really pick up. We're going to have a big increase in values between January and August of next year. So from the beginning of the year all the way to roughly the end of summer, we're going to have a significant increase in values. If you're looking to buy a house, you need to do it now. Be sometime between now and the end of the year. Ideally, November and December, sometime in that time frame is when you should start looking for another house. I don't think that you're going to get a better price on a house after December passes for quite a long time. I think we're going to have normal 5% appreciation, 3 to 5% appreciation from that point forward. We probably will have another drop in value between now and December. So right now, again, our average sales price is 687, 609. In December, it could be 670. 660, 650. I mean, we're going to have a bit of a drop between now and then. And what's going to happen as a result of that, interest rates are going to get cut more. Inventory is going to start to decrease after the first of the year when people start moving again. Once the holidays pass, the election is passed, things will pick up. That's the way it always goes. So if you're looking to buy a house, you need to do it in December or sometime in the end of November. Sometime in that range is when you should start looking. I personally am going to be buying a property in December. I'm waiting until that time. Probably get 1/4 to 0.5% lower on my mortgage rate. And I'm not going to see a price that cheap for quite some time. And I think that's going to be true for you as well. If you are thinking about selling your house, don't do it right now. Wait until springtime. Wait until after the first of the year is fine. March or April would be ideal. If you're thinking about upsizing or downsizing and you need to get a loan on your new house, again, I would probably wait until March or April, somewhere in that range. Anytime after the first of the year is going to be fine. But I think March, April, May is going to be the ideal time frame to do that. You're going to get more money for your house. You will pay more for another house, but your interest rate could be 0.5% to 0.75% lower at that time than it will be right now. And that's a significant difference. If you're going to sell your house and pay cash for another house, Doesn't matter when you do that. If you sell your house in December, you're going to get a lower price for it, but you're going to pay less for the house that you're buying. If you wait until May, you're going to pay more for the house that you're buying. You're going to sell your house for more. It's going to be a bit of a wash. So hope this is useful for you guys. If there's anything that I can do for you. And when I say that, what I mean is anything. You don't have to be ready to buy or sell a house right now. Do you want to know what your house is worth? Do you want some more information about what it takes to buy a house? Do you want to know some more information about grant programs that'll give you money to buy a house with little to no down payment? Anything that you guys are curious about or that you have questions about, feel free to comment on my video or reach out to me anytime. I'm always here to help. My number is 720-235-7388. Hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later.